Do you feel like each one has been overlooked at all, because he's not? AD said because he's not emotional. Alvin said because he's just not a loud guy. Do you think he's been overlooked at all by people, just in how much he's contributed to this team and this starting lineup?
I think everybody's been overlooked. That's just part of our DNA. Is how we kind of fly on the radar, and we just get out our numbers, and the wins do the talking. So everyone talks about me and Drew, what we did on Dame and CJ, but each one, if you look back at the film, he played a big role in that. He was on those guys a lot of the times, probably more than me. And I told him personally after the game, thank you for allowing me to play off the ball and be the weak side guy talking defensively, because when you're checking those guys, it's only thing you can do is lock in.
And how much does a week off kind of help a guy like you who love to study film and do all this stuff anyway, as far as preparation?
A week is big, but more so studying film is just kind of stress-free mentality. I haven't worried about much these last couple of days, just enjoying my time off and appreciate not being in Portland right now, playing Game 5.
And how much do you think that the team is kind of fed off of that underdog mentality that y'all been rolling with, ever since DeMarcus went down?
It's not necessarily we feed off it, it's just kind of who we are. I think personnel-wise, our entire life, me personally, Drew Holiday's been under the radar his whole life. A lot of the guys that were this DNA makeup of team, of players, this is kind of who we are. D-Mill, each one, the list goes on and on. So we're fine with that mentality. We're fine with, not being in the spotlight and just letting our game do the talking.
When did you first start to see that edge from Drew? I mean, he's kind of never shown that his whole career of talking.
Right?
Yeah. Talking. I mean, when did you start to see it, and where do you think it's coming from?
I think I saw it when you guys first saw it, like a couple weeks ago. I love it. And I try to do a lot of the talking myself on the court for those guys. I've played with a lot of people. I went to KG University, went to Paul Pierce University, so trash talking is kind of in my DNA. But for Drew, I love the way he plays with emotion, pointing at Nurkic after he got dunked on with AD. So it's just it's a different side of him. Like I said, he's playing with a lot of rage, and he's overlooked a lot. And what he's doing now, I think I said this a couple months ago, the world is finally seeing the real Drew Holiday, and I love every minute of it.
You think that edge makes him better in any way?
No, he's still a smooth Drew. He's still a smooth player, but when he has a mentality of attacking and no one can stay in front of him and he can score against anyone, I think that's when we're at our best.
You have a sense of what causes a guy like him to transform his personality a little bit?
Probably you guys, giving a lot of credit to these other guards in the league without talking about Mr. Holiday. So thank you guys.
It seemed like he got to the rim more than he ever has, the whole time he's been here in that series. How much of it was, you mentioned his attacking, but how much of it was just like a function of how well the offense is working?
It's the offense, but like I said, if you watch him, I didn't appreciate the type of one-on-one play it was until I started to play him one-on-one in practice early in the season. And like I said, he can score on 6'10", 5'9", strong guy. It doesn't matter. He can put the ball in the hole, and he finds ways. So what I'm most proud of, like I said, he got his free throw line, I think, 10 times last game. And when he does that, we're unstoppable. And we're able to control pace. When he's at the line, knocking him down 85, 90% at the line, his shot's going to fall a lot more, and it makes the game easier for everyone.
Do you think you guys are perceived differently around the league after what you did in these last 4 games?
Probably not. Figuring out that we'll probably go against Golden State. I'm pretty sure all 22 analysts will probably pick those guys again. So, but before the matchup, I actually didn't even know, what the predictions were. And like I said, I really don't care what the next round predictions are as well. And that's our team mentality. We're going to go out there and play for each other and listen to our coach.
Did you being able to come here and team up with AD after hopping around on just 1 years with Chicago, Sacramento?
One year.
Yeah, well, sure, but did that opportunity breathe life back into being able to see that vision of a possible championship with a team and just a passion for basketball?
Honestly, even the team I played with last year, the Bulls, I think we were a pretty good team when healthy and everyone on the same page. So I've been fortunate to play with some great situations. Not so much Sacramento that year, even though it was my first year playing with Cubs. But for the most part of my career, I've always had great talent around me, and my expectations were pretty high on every team I played with.
Do you worry about that game one, whenever it is, and being rusty at all?
No. I think you guys saw that we played a little pickup earlier, just to get a little bit of rust off. Our opposing team, our opponent is going to be playing tonight as well, so I don't want to give them any advantages. Obviously they'll play a real game, but we still want to come in and get some shots, get a feel for each other's game, and get our turnovers and all the kinks out. Hopefully, regardless of what happens game one, we're still going to try to go and focus. It's a miss-make league. We might be hot, we may not. You never know.
Are there any experiences you could take from the past, or maybe breaks like that, and apply to this group?
No, I don't think I've ever had a sweep in my career. So I'm just going to go off of like I said, just trying to stay focused, continue to stay hard and practice hard, and go from there.
Would it be special to play the champs?
We were probably going to play champs.
Would it be special to play them?
I mean, we're playing a team in the second round. It's going to be very difficult, and our guys know that. Beating the defending champs is going to be extremely hard. It might be probably the hardest round we face, but each round will probably get harder and harder. So, going against the champs, it's going to be tough.
Does it matter at all that you guys played both these teams in the last week of the season, last 2 weeks of the season, and were able to win both games? Does that give any scouting report or any sort of confidence?
No, I mean, Portland beat us the week before. We've gotten to the playoffs, so that doesn't mean anything. It's a different mindset. Personnel will be a bit different. The matchups may be a slight different, and you make adjustments each game. So that game really doesn't matter. But we feel confident that we can win on the road.
In your film study, have you been kind of studying both teams, though, or are you kind of focusing on Golden State?
Well, all due respect with San Antonio, but I've been focused on Golden State right now. And like I said, I haven't watched too much film. I've been enjoying my 2 days off. I've been watching a lot of games. I was enjoying the Utah OKC matchup last night, and the other game was a blowout. But other than that, I've just been enjoying my stress-free days and relaxing.
With the way AD is playing right now, I mean, I know you played with a lot of great players, but is he playing like the best player in the world?
I mean, he's been playing like that for a while. Yeah, I mean, and then having the best sidekick in the world, and Drew Holiday, he doesn't need a lot of shots. He doesn't need to touch the ball all the time. He can make plays without the ball. What goes overlooked, I think, is his pick setting. We argued this early in the year, who was the best pick setter as a guard. So we both take pride in setting picks, and I think I'll probably give him the slight edge right now as far as setting better picks to me right now. But I'm looking forward to getting back in Golden State series.
Would it be your preference to have that series wrap up right away and start playing again, or would you like to see San Antonio wear them out a little? I mean, is there an advantage either way?
I don't think it's an advantage either way. Whoever team we play next will be ready, and we'll be ready. So, like I said, if they win another game, great. If they don't, we'll be ready.
Last thought for you, just for fun. I know anytime that you've had an easy tip, I don't know when it all went back to, if it was Kentucky days, but you header the ball. Is that, where'd you get that? Where did that start? And is it like a superstition thing or something like that?
When I headbutt the ball?
Yeah, right.
No, I think I just started this last couple of months here. But AD's been losing a lot lately, so I haven't got an opportunity to do that. So
you didn't do it back? I thought you did it back in Boston too. No,
I did football in Boston. KG would hike me the ball, so I got a couple different routines I do. But I've been getting on AD a little bit as far as he's been losing a lot to Nurkic the last couple of games, and if he has to jump against JaVale McGee, I won't put my money on AD again. So I may not see the headbutt anymore at all the rest of the playoffs. I don't speak too soon, but like I said, he got JaVale McGee. He might be able to get LaMarcus. We'll see.
How much fun are you? When's the most fun you've had playing basketball since when for you?
Fun. I had fun in Sacramento a little bit. Had a little bit of fun in Sacramento. Chicago was ups and downs, but basketball was still fun. When it's not fun for me, I'll stop playing. But I give Coach Gentry a lot of credit. He's one of the last coaches that actually sat down with me in the beginning of the season and told me that he likes his point guards to run the show, and actually stuck to it. So it's been refreshing knowing that there are still guys of the word that say what they mean, and their actions speak louder than words. So that's what makes it fun for me is coming to a situation and they tell you what they expect of you, and then they actually allow you to do it.
Not many coaches would do that, right?
A lot of coaches have said that, in different situations, but, things happen.
Were you happy to see his option get picked up as well?
Absolutely. Why not? He's, like I said, in the last couple of years, he's been one of my favorite coaches to play for. Like I said, he's super chill. His personalities, I think our personalities mesh. No egos, and he's all about winning. I don't think he looks at me and is threatened about, if I come in, I'll make a suggestion. He's very open, and our dialogue is big. We talk all the time, and I love learning from him. I'm studying everything he does, from a coaching standpoint, and, he said he picked up a couple things from me. I don't know how, but, it works right now.
Thanks, guys.